Stand next to the wall, be the same colour.
Where's Katie?
Oh, she's gone. Where's she gone? Oh, she's back.
Why everyone's so gorgeous?
A quarter turn facing the rear. A quarter turn to your right. Number 193, Katie. competing at the Universe to represent Team GB. Oh, come on. In fourth place, athlete number 198, Molly. In third place, athlete number 195, Isabella. In second place, athlete number 193, Katie.
Enjoying that.
Look at our old room.
Go on. Go on. Nice that.
Hello. We're still very orange. So I wasn't actually gonna... Do you mind? Okay. This is very much the reality of my life. I wasn't gonna film looking like this because I have definitely seen better days. The hands, there's no need. They actually look like burnt sausages. And obviously I've still got the green under my eyes. Yeah, I just look like shat, basically. But this is just the reality of the back of show day. So I came second in my first ever competition, and oh my god, what an absolute whirlwind of a day. So I'll just kind of talk you through it and then through the plans of this week, because I am on peak week again. So peak week number 2. This dog, man. So yeah, it was just an absolute whirlwind. I didn't really get any footage or anything because the plan was to get as many videos as I possibly could, and it was just, I just wanted to enjoy the day, I wanted to be present. So I'll probably film a lot more this weekend, now that I've kind of like got a feel for what I'm doing and all of that, and just kind of took it all in. But I was very chilled on the morning. I kind of didn't really know what to do with myself. I didn't have my second coat of tan until 11:30, didn't need to check in and get registered until 12:30. I ended up doing that before because the tans, we had to wait a little while. And then I was just kind of like here, there and everywhere. It was like busy but not busy, so I constantly had something to do from that point, whether it was to have another meal, whether it was to, I don't know, double check pausing or whatever it was. I was just like really busy from that point. So I had a really chilled morning, and then I ended up just being all guns blazing from like 11:30. So I got my second coat of tan. It was actually hilarious. I didn't think I was going to go that dark. And then I had some food. I didn't even get a chance to watch anyone really. I was kind of watching from the back, a men's category, but I didn't really see it. I just had to have my feet up. So I then went and done some posing, and then my hair and makeup was at 2, and I was actually the last girl to get ready, and that was stressing me out because I've found that I am a bit of a freak when it comes to being organised. How I felt when I didn't have my bikini, when I'm just not in the know of things, or when I'm feeling rushed, it just really, really heightens my anxiety. It makes me more nervous. So I'm glad that I'm glad I've done it, and the makeup was amazing, my hair was gorgeous, I absolutely loved it. But I think I couldn't really enjoy the process. I couldn't really like soak it up and just enjoy being pampered because I was constantly clock watching. We were on the second half, and my makeup and hair was getting done on the second half, but they actually cancelled a category. So for as much as we thought we were running over and we had a lot of time, we really didn't. So as soon as I was ready, we didn't really have much time to go over pose, and we quickly went over stuff. Then I had to go and have another meal, have my sweets and jam, and then get a pump on. And I really didn't have time to get a pump on at all. As soon as I started, we were going to have a shot of vodka and everything. They were ushering us onto the side of stage, and that was like a category before, so you kind of watched the category before you off stage. So I think now that I've got a feel for that and I know how it all runs, I'm definitely going to do everything myself, and I'm going to do it earlier just to be able to enjoy the day, because I was just absolutely flapping at that point. I was like, they're getting me on and I'm not ready and I haven't had my shot and I can't see my coach, and it was just a bit of a whirlwind. So obviously when I was kind of waiting to go on, I was just really anxious, and it wasn't even about going on stage, I just didn't feel ready. So, I mean, I looked ready and I enjoyed every second of it. It was over very, very quickly. For the amount of time that I've actually practiced my posing and held the pose in, I really didn't need to hold it for that long. There was 6 girls in my category. They all looked incredible. They were all absolutely gorgeous. And I think that was one of my favourite parts. I was really anxious about just, I don't know, just girls, and sometimes can be quite funny and or in their own headspace, and it was just really nice to meet other girls that were in exactly the same boat. We all kind of just lifted each other up and just really hyped each other up, so it was just such a gorgeous experience with that. And it was just really funny to meet everyone the day before stark naked and then meet everyone again stark naked. So yeah, definitely a funny icebreaker, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. There was just such a gorgeous atmosphere, a gorgeous group of girls, and we all, if anyone was feeling nervous, we just kind of hyped each other up. And yeah, so we went on. I got moved to the middle, which was super exciting. My eye walk, I could not be any prouder, and I would not change anything about my look, my presentation, my eye walk, posing. When I first went into my side pose, I was very wobbly, so I just kind of took a second before fully getting into that position. And I thought, oh God, like this is not going to go well. And then I was like, come on, Katie. So pulled it together, and I actually cannot believe the sass and the confidence that I gave. So yeah, I'm just over the moon with that, because I was dreading or really anxious about looking back on the footage, everyone being able to see it, and me just thinking, oh, I wish I'd done this, or I wish I'd done that, or just like cringing and knowing I could do better. But I am over the moon with how it looks. So yeah, overall, really, really just overwhelmingly happy. So yeah, I came second and got an invite to the Universe, which is this weekend. So we are back on peak week, straight back into it. I had a 3.5 hour drive home last night. But as soon as I got off stage, I just felt really overwhelmed, really anxious, really just didn't know how to feel. It was just such a bizarre feeling. I think I didn't really kind of calm down from before I got on stage. Then I was feeling really flustered, and it was just so strange. It was a strange feeling. I didn't know if I felt happy, disappointed. I didn't really know what to feel. And then it was just kind of coming in waves. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that's just happened. And it was just such a I can't explain, it was just such a bizarre feeling. And it's still not really sunk in. I don't think it's going to until after my last show, which is the 2nd of June. So the goal was, obviously, it was my first time, it was just to go and see how I actually dealt with being on stage. Did I feel confident? Did I feel like I enjoyed it? Was it for me? And it absolutely is. I am like, get me back up there now. Yeah, I'm just over the moon with it. So I really, really wanted to be able to do this show in between. So I have my second show, which is NFM, on the 2nd of June, but I really, really would have loved to a place to be able to do this middle show, and purely just for the experience. So you've worked so hard over however many months to, obviously not including the year build, You want to be able to get up and have as much experience as being on stage as much as possible. So I really would have loved to have placed. There was no pressure, but kind of in the back of my head put a bit of pressure on myself. But we got there, and again that didn't really sink in. So then I had my off-plan meal last night. I ended up throwing up, and I think that was partly because when I got off stage and we kind of when we set off home, I felt really sick. I think it was the nerves, the adrenaline, the fact that I was starving, but obviously didn't register that I was starving because I was just so busy. I was so dehydrated. It was just all a lot. So I just don't think I think my body was just like, whoa, what is going on? And I just felt really sick. So I had a treat. I mean, that was really dense. It was absolutely gorgeous, but I had a brownie cookie kind of biscoffy treat that one of my friends brought, and it was incredible, but I don't think that helped. I was trying to drink as much coconut water as possible, but again, that was knocking me sick. So we stopped off at service station and I got some smart water, some milk and a coffee because I did not realise the one thing that I was craving was a nice coffee. Who'd have thought? So yeah, I had all of those, and then we ended up having some pizza when we got back, and yeah, my stomach was just like, no way. I tried to keep it down as much as I possibly could and settle my stomach, but it just wasn't having any of it. So yeah, I ended up being violently sick, which is not good. And then waking up this morning and feeling like death, knowing that I was kind of straight back on it as well. So the coach wanted me to do fasted cardio, but I've only just like an hour ago done that because I just felt so ill this morning. I think it's just everything kind of coming down and the whole change in what I've eaten and obviously the high fats and things like that. So I just let myself rest before jumping straight back into it. But I've done my cardio and I still need to eat my first meal, and I think it's like 1:30 now, which is not good, but I just could not stomach anything and I needed to do fasted cardio. So I'm going to have that. I'm just meal prepping. So yeah, we are back onto peak week number 2. These hands, they've got to go. I am in my dressing gown because I'm always in my dressing gown, but obviously I need to get rid of this tan before this weekend. Is it going to happen? I don't know, but I've put my tan remover on. I don't even know if they work or if they're just a bit of a fad, but I put my tan remover on. I've been sat in it for the longest time. I'm going to scrub and shower. I need to do training later on and check in. So in my peak week last week, I didn't actually have any leg workouts at all, but I do have some like a bit of a pump up for legs, just because it's going to be like 3 weeks on the bounce that I won't have trained legs. So we're just going to do a bit of a light pump up today and tomorrow, and then pull back on the legs for the rest of the week. But yeah, we are going to do a push session today. I just can't take myself seriously with these hands. A push session today, a little bit of legs, nothing crazy, and then I've got check-ins to do with the girls. I've got to get my one-to-ones booked in. So yeah, it's just kind of like go. I feel like I said to my coach, I'm actually really pleased that I am, because I don't know, I feel like I would just be feeling really weird if I just done the one show and then just kind of dropped off. I just think it's just a bit of a roller coaster, so I'm actually so glad that I've got this weekend, then I've got the next weekend. But yeah, just an update. Sorry that I look like this. She done such a good job of my makeup, but I just can't get this green eyeshadow off, so I'm gonna have to severely scrub my whole body and look slightly less like a hag. I don't know if that's going to happen. It is so funny how you go from looking like a hag for however many months, looking or feeling like an absolute princess on the day to looking like a hag again. But I also have a video of my boyfriend's reaction as well to my bikini reveal, because I kept it a secret from everyone pretty much, and it is the cutest thing in the world. So yeah, I'm gonna go check my meal prep, hopefully it's not burning, and I will update you on the rest of the week.